Hello there, Charles here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the farm, and of course, if you are always following me, then you've probably seen me in this same position. Today I'm in an eggplant garden, and of course, in this very garden, we have about 5 or 4 different things. We are having eggplant here, we are having bitter tomato, what is locally known as tola. We have tomato here, we have watermelon here, we also have okra here. So there's quite a lot, there's varieties here. Today, I want to share with you something about eggplant. I have people who have been reaching out to me, asking me and requesting that I should make a video about eggplant. Of course, I don't know if we should put it under vegetables, but of course, eggplant is one of the fruits that is commonly consumed by people of Uganda, of northern Uganda, where I am. So usually they don't take long. These are things that takes about 2 to 3 months in the garden, and then you start harvesting it. Now, I'm doing this video from my client's garden. So I entered this project a little after it was already planted. So there are certain things that I didn't do myself, but I had to find out. Now, number one, you may ask me that which variety is this? I'm not very sure about the variety, but based on my observation, it looks like there is a variety called Ajani F1. It looks like this is the variety because right now some are already flowering, and of course, some are already bringing in the food or the fruit. I don't know if that's the right word to use. So let's talk about growing your eggplant. I'm going to start with the basic one. Number one, if you want to grow eggplant, you need to make sure that you have a garden. Make sure you prepare your garden very well by plowing it. You can plow your garden maybe 2 times or even 3 times if possible, because garden preparation is like the foundation of farming, everything. If you prepare your garden poorly, you're going to get poor harvest. But if you also prepare your garden very well, the harvest will be perfect. So garden preparation is number one. Secondly, buy your seed. For there are some seed that you just plant direct. You make all, then you plant direct. There are some that you have to put in the nursery bed. For eggplant, you can put it in the nursery bed. Maybe it will take 2 to 3 weeks. Then after that, you can transplant it. I have another old video talking about the process of putting things in the nursery bed. You can check it out. So after nursery bed, let's now start from there. What is the spacing? Usually, there are different types of spacing you would find indicated actually, maybe on the label on the circuit of the seed. But for this one, just like you can see, I'm seeing it is 2 by 1. So the spacing in between is around 2 meters, and then the line is around 1 meter. Actually, but what I know, eggplant doesn't spread so much, so you can do a spacing of 1 by 1, 1 meter space, and then in between the line you also do 1 meter. That also allows you to get more harvest actually within a small space. Now, what I know with Ajani F1 and also other hybrid varieties of eggplant, they usually takes around 60 to 70 days. So that is around 2 months. Within 2 months, you would have started harvesting. You would have started selling. So that is it. Now, we are of course talking about hybrid variety. This is not in indigenous variety, so definitely there may be need to spray. So immediately after transplanting your seedling from the nursery bed, you can spray it from getting attacked. Because if you don't spray, there's a chance they may get attacked. So one, you could use insecticide like one that I would recommend. You can use Rocket, or you can use Striker. Those are good insecticide that will prevent other insects from coming to eat your eggplant. And then on the flowering stage, like right now, this one is actually on the flowering stage. You can use fertilizers for boosting. We have fertilizers like fruit and flower that you can use, and yeah, they will look good. But of course, above all, things like this, vegetables need water. Make sure they are getting enough water. If you are doing it during rainy season, of course, there is a guarantee that it will be raining, so there's nothing to worry about. But if you don't have, if it's not rainy season, then you probably want to think of doing irrigation, or you want to think of watering it manually, like using jerry can or watering can or something like that. So that is it about spraying. Uh, but of course, like one thing about vegetables, you spray according to the stages. One thing also I know about eggplant doesn't need you to be involving a lot of chemicals for spraying it, unless you are being attacked by insects, or other disease or pest is really really disturbing you. So ours here, this project that I'm managing is already actually as is already bringing in the food that very soon we should be able to start consuming it. This was planted around the month of January, if I'm to remember, but I'm going to still make another detailed video about eggplant farming, bitter tomatoes. There's already a lot of videos about watermelon. So that's basically about it. If you have a specific question about this, be sure to ask me in the comment section, or just drop me a message direct. Then I will be able to answer you. Lastly, about hybrid type of eggplant, or a journey to be specific. You may ask that which type of land or which type of soil should I grow them in? A journey grows well in well-drained, fertile soil. And of course, like I said, usually they mature between 60 to 70 days. And of course, water, like I said, I've already mentioned all this. It comes down to garden preparation. My name is Layoo Charles. I am the Ugandan farmer. If you want a lot of tips about farming, feel free to subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and of course, together we can create a hunger-free community in northern Uganda. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.